Hi guys, so today I am doing a cool video which includes me making a cast on my arm and with toilet paper and water. But please leave a thumbs up and don't give any thumbs down or something because it's my first time doing this video, so yeah. So I'm just putting my toilet tissue paper wherever I can see it so I'm not spilling any. And I'm also going to be using a sponge just to dampen my skin a little. So what I'm going to just be doing right now is just trying to dampen my skin right now so that the tissue can stick to it. I'm just adding a little bit more water so it's much more easier to make my skin damp. So now, as you can see, I'm just trying to make the areas where I've got my wrist and a bit of my hand damp because I'm not going to be working too much on my back right now. I'm going to leave that to the end so it's much more easier to focus on what's back. So now I'm just taking a bit of tissue paper and taking it apart. And now what I'm doing is I'm sticking it just below my wrist so it's more easier. I'm just whipping it into one layer because there's two layers of tissue. So now I'm adding a little bit more water because I found out that it's much more harder when you've got less water, so I just added a little bit more just to start with the base. And then I'm just going to put it on here. And I just used the wrong side. What I'm going to do is I'm just putting it all over now so it's much more easy so it needs to dry. And now as you can see, it sticks much more easier and it's kind of like transparent, you know. As soon as you apply more layers, it's going to become more whiter, as you can see as I'm going to be doing. As you can see. Now I'm adding another layer, just a little bit above it. It ripped. Just a little bit more water first. As you can see, it's more damper now, so I can apply it a little bit above my wrist so that again I got the base to it and it's got something to hold on to and stick to, just like foundation, you know what I mean. As you can see, I'm also again dampening my skin a little to just smooth out a little bit of air pockets. As you can see, I got loads at the end, but that kind of creates the texture of it and stuff, so it's also really cool. I'm getting another one, which is right now it's a full sheet, so they don't rip it in half. And I'm just adding it on my back of my hand a little bit, but not too much. As you can see, I find it really difficult to move because I don't really want to ruin it and stuff. So it is really hard when you want to rotate your hand. So I've got to move my body to it. Right now I'm just squeezing it a little bit so there's not much of big air pockets, and then I'm adding another one on on my damp hand. As you can see, it got more whiter and it's much more easier to apply. Sorry, I just paused my voice recorder thingy off. I do that a lot since it's my first time. Now I'm adding more, and I'm just adding a little bit of water again to smooth it out, and I'm not squeezing it, I'm just adding water. I will squeeze it as I finished because I don't want all the water to go everywhere, so I'm letting it set a little bit. Now I'm adding another layer again because I can, and it's much more easy because it creates that solid base that you would want as you're doing it. And stay tuned to the end of this video, as you can see, because I'm going to be trying to take it off. And it'll be much more fun now. Now I'm adding it again to the band. I'm starting to more just get it there. And it's much more easier basically. Again, I'm just squeezing it a little bit. And it's really much more easier to do it now. I'm adding a little bit. It's not that damp, the sponge, but it's still damp enough so it leaves much more of a better kind of look to it. And I'm just gonna wrap my hand like a mummy because it's much more easier to do than just sheet by sheet. See, I didn't think of that at the start, you know. So now I'm doing again. I know I say that a lot. I'm just kind of smoothing out, and as you can see, it's kind of like leaving air bubbles, so I'm just trying to add more water to it. And now I'm just getting my sponge and adding a little bit more water to it, so it's much more easier. And don't worry, I didn't waste that water later because I had loads left. So right now again, I'm just adding a little bit more to the seams to it so that they really stick together and don't like, they can lap over each other, but so they don't like stick out much. So I do kind of push that in so it looks much more neater, because you know I don't like things that are like rough and stuff, because I just really don't like it. Now I'm just getting more pieces of paper so I can wrap around myself like a mummy. That's simile there, using my English. As you can see, I just ripped off a little bit so it's much more easier. And I'm carrying on just to do that a couple more times so it's got more sturdier base. And in a second I'm going to be moving on to my hand part, so it's much more easier. Now again, I'm just squeezing my bandage, as I'd say, so it's more easier and stuff. Now I'm kind of like, as you can see, trying to bring it forward to my hand, so it's still neater, but it still looks like it's one big piece of bandage. But like, you know, it's really hard because since you've got like your hand extended, it's really much more difficult. Since it's like much more bigger, your hand bit, than your wrist, you kind of have to like really fold the pieces over. So what I found helpful is just to do it in sections. And now again, it took me quite a while to get through this, so I really hope if you get to this part, thumbs up this video. And sorry if you hear something in the background, my brother's just playing, I don't know what it is, but it's really loud. And my window's open. Wow. Okay, back onto the video. As you can, I'm adding more layers, blah blah blah. I could do a reading a magazine now. So I'm doing this voiceover and it's really boring. We're coming to the end of this video now. Much more whiter, I guess it's looking. It doesn't look that bad, as you can see. I mean, I tried to fake my brother at the end of this video when I'm finished. He didn't fall for it because I told him I should fake my sister. That would have been much more funner. As you can see, I'm just showing you in the video. I'm folding over a piece of paper, not paper, tissue paper. I'm just dampening it with my thingy. I could have done that before to get the base, but I feel like that's much more better. And since I want it to look much more like together, I put it in the middle of my finger and my pointer finger, just so it's more supported. And sorry about that, I had a tissue in front of my camera, so it was really harder to film it. As you can see right now, I'm just using the technique again, so I'm like the same one that I did with the supporting bit, and now I'm just trying to stick it on the back of my hand. As you can see, I'm doing some, but I don't know what that is, but it really hurt my hand at the end, and that's because it's really hard, because it's like getting much more solid now, so it's really tricky to do it. And now I'm adding a little bit more water to it. I kind of overdid it, as you can see there, it just falls straight to the bottom and onto my dresser, which I was filming this on. I'm pretty sure it got ruined with water now. It's going to be soaking through all the wood bits. Right now I'm trying to do some more of them ninja movements so I can like get it much more even coverage on it. Now I'm just adding little bits of pieces just to finish it off where maybe I missed a few. And now I'm again wrapping a few like a mummy, so it's much more flatter, I guess. So I'm basically just filling in the gaps that I have missed. And as you can see, pardon me, over there, I've got like a little piece that's overlapping, so I just stick that back on in a little while. See, I remember. And again, I think that's the last time I'm doing it. I may be wrong. I'm wrapping myself like a mummy. I wonder if I actually could wrap myself in a mummy if I get to 10 subscribers by the end of this month. I'm really not getting my hopes high, am I? Wait, I've got 12 already. Damn it. If I get to 20 at the end of this video. Not video month, what am I talking? So as you can see now, I'm trying to show you without like breaking it, because it hasn't dried yet, that it's got like this texture to it, and like if you had more piece of paper, that texture starts to either fade away, which it probably won't, or it just makes it more look like a bandage. Because if you see, the bandages have like these little slits in between them because they were like threaded together and stuff. So you know, it kind of looks more like that, I guess. I don't know. I really didn't have my hopes high. So again, guys, just please, I mean please don't give any hate to this, because it's my first like voiceover and I really don't want to ruin it. And I don't know if I'm doing a good job, by the way. I don't think I am anyway, but again, I'm going to learn one day or another. You learn new things every day, don't ya? So, guess I'm learning it right now. As you can see, it was kind of falling apart. So I just want to, like, squeeze it together. And right now, I'm just trying to kind of, more on the outside edges of it, trying to, like, stick it together. And as you can see, like, it looks better, I guess. There's a little bit that's sticking out, that's the one I was talking about, and I fold it in, finally. And by the way, guys, my nail broke, and it was my pinky, the longest nail ever. It broke just shortly after I finished making this video, which is really sad. Don't know how I did it, but I did it. And it was traumatizing, okay? It was traumatizing. I am speechless right now. Do you know how long I've been growing this nail? So yeah. And now it's been a couple of minutes later. I decided I can't cope with it anymore, so I try and take it out as the neatest way as possible. But trying to slide it out, but I find out that my wrist, again, is smaller than my hand. So I can't take it out like that. And obviously I can't like pull my limbs out and stuff, because that would be gross, and I ain't want to have no hand, am I? So I find myself some scissors, that's what I used to call them, and I cut them. Well, I cut the thing that I made, which was really hard to cut, and I don't think that was really neat. I still have got it on my dresser right now. It's still drying. Maybe I'll just put it on tomorrow or something. And look at that, guys. My hand is free of water, I guess. And look, I'm going to be a mummy now. I couldn't come if the water was too cold.